Let us solve one problem based on Taylor and Lorentz series. Here we are given this function and we are asked to expand this in these three regions: 0 to 1, 1 to 2, and in the region which is greater than 2. So let us see how to solve such problems. So you are given f of z equals 1 upon z minus 1 into z minus 2. When we are given this kind of structure, we always do a partial fraction. I will immediately write the results. In case if you are not aware of how to do partial fraction, let me know in our group. I'll show how to do that. I'll just rearrange this and I'll write it as 1 upon z minus 2 minus 1 upon z minus 1. Let's take the first region and see how to solve this. Now we are ready with our f of z to be like z minus 2 minus 1 upon z minus 1. Now when you are given this kind of so in always when solving the series problems, we are going to use couple of tricks, and the trick is this: take any value within this region. Suppose I take a midpoint half, which is between 0 and 1. Now what you will do is put that value into this, and then you see what is the overall result. For example, half minus 2, overall result will be negative. Half minus 1, overall result will be negative. So when the whole result is negative, you take this number outside as a common factor. But when it happens that the overall result is positive, suppose for example, if this was the region from 1 to 3, suppose it was from 1 to 3, and I take 2.5 as a number within the region, then 2.5 minus 2 would be positive. So then I would take z outside as a common factor. Okay, so when the overall result is negative, you will take number as a common, means as a common outside, and when the overall result is positive, you will take z outside as a common factor. And why we are doing that? Because that is going to help us to solve the problem more easily. So these are the couple of tricks that we all will remember and will use while solving series type of problems. So here I took half, and as I said that half is half minus 2, the whole term will be negative. So what we will do, we will take minus 2 outside. When you take the number outside, take it along with the sign. So you will take minus 2 outside. So then what we are left is 1 minus z by 2, right? Because if you just take 2 outside, then you will have z by 2 minus 1, but then it's minus 2, so you'll just flip the terms. Okay, and just like that, we'll take minus 1 outside, so we will have 1 minus z over 1, which is just z. So then I can write it like minus 1 by 2, and then I will, since this is 1 upon 1 minus z by 2, I can write it as 1 minus z by 2 to the power minus 1. Okay, and similarly this minus minus will become plus, and 1 upon 1 minus z can be written as 1 minus z to the power minus 1. It is just like 1 upon x is equal to x to the minus 1. Okay, now we have this, and we'll use the binomial expansion to expand these two into series. And the formula says that when you have one sorry, when you have 1 minus d to the minus 1, the result is 1 plus d square plus d cube and so on. So here you have minus half common, and you expand this 1 minus this, so this is your d. So 1 plus, in place of d I have z minus z by 2, so 1 plus z by 2 plus z by 2 squared plus z by 2 cubed and so on. And just like that, here in place of d I have z, so it is just 1 plus z square plus z cube and so on. So this now you see that in both this series, in this full series, all the powers are positive, and we saw in the Taylor series that all the powers are positive in the series expansion formula, right? If you don't remember, then let me show you what we did. So you see here that z minus a to the power 2 and so on to the power n. In Taylor series we always have a positive power. In Lorentz series we have positive and negative both. It is also possible that you might not have this series, but you will have only this negative term containing series. So Lorentz series, so how do you identify whether it is a Taylor series or Lorentz series? If you have a series containing only positive powers, then you will say that the series is Taylor series. If you have powers containing positive and negative both, then of course you have Lorentz series. Or else, even in there is a case that you have the series containing only negative powers, then also you can say that you have found a Lorentz series. Okay, so in Lorentz series you can have positive and negative power containing strings both together, or else you have a string of only negative power. Both of them are Lorentz series. Here we have two strings, but both of them have a positive power, so clearly this is not a Lorentz series, but it is in the form of Taylor series. Alright, now we solve the second part. Second region we are given is 1 less than z, means between 1 and 2. Okay, and our function is f of z equals 1 upon z minus 2 minus 1 upon z minus 1. Now you choose a point which is between 1 and 2, and let's say that we choose 1.5. So 1.5 minus 2 is negative. Okay, so what we will do, just like before, we will take minus 2 outside and we will be left with 1 minus z by 2 minus, here you see we have taken 1.5 as our number. 1.5 minus 1 is positive. I told you that when you have the overall result positive, you will take z outside. When you have overall result negative, you will take number outside. Okay, so here we have overall number positive, we will take z outside. So z is outside, so you have 1 minus 1 over z. And just like before, we can write it as minus half into 1 minus z by 2 to the power minus 1 minus 1 by z, 1 minus 1 upon z to the power minus 1. And again this can be expanded as 1 minus d to the minus 1 formula. So it's minus half into 1 plus z by 2 plus z by 2 square plus z by 2 cubed and so on minus 1 by z, 1 plus 1 upon z. See, here you have 1 plus 1 upon z plus 1 upon z square and so on. So here you see that you have a positive power containing term and negative power containing term. 1 upon something, so this is nothing but 1 plus z to the minus 1 plus z to the minus 2 and so on. So as I told you that when you have positive and negative containing term or only negative power containing term, we will say that we have Lorentz series. So this is in the form of Lorentz series. Now I leave the third part to do on yourself and try and check out how are you able to do, or I will put the solution fully on our group, but I'm just leaving as of now as a practice for you. So I hope you found it helpful. In case if you have any trouble, you can write it to me, and we will see how we can clear your doubts. Okay, thank you.